Hey!
Scorpio, we have some bad news.
No,
Rhea
Um,
almost died.
almost
Rhea
died.
almost died. Yeah, she did
Okay.
almost die.
Let's
She
say.
got fucked
We
up.
were gonna
by
let it
Minotaur.
happen.
She took a pounding
Why?
from several minotaurs like a champ.
She did. She took that pounding like a champ from those Minotaurs.
Even I was impressed.
So as you guys are chilling and taking your long rest inside of the cathedral, now, so basically, Scorpion, what had happened is they went into the basement of the chapel of the graveyard. They found older Raven Guard. He had a helmet on him that looks like some kind of super powerful enchantment thing that it can't be removed. And they brought him back to the chapel, where the priest at the chapel at High Hall Cathedral says that she might be able to find something that'll help get that helmet off. And while she is taking the time to study it, everyone was taking a long rest here. So you could benefit from the long rest as the goose erupts from the ground and vomits you out.
Fuck
Oh, I was
yeah.
gonna say, like, you just hear like an ominous voice, like way off in the distance. Just hear, "Friendly Loxodon inbound." Just
Friendly Loxodon going dark. Just hear Bravo 6 going dark.
Bravo 6 going dark.
Jesus.
All right, and so now you have taken a long rest and are with everybody. Oh, by the way, during the process, we have picked up a Dragonborn Warlock. This is Chum, or Otherworldly Patron, who plays GTFO with us. I don't know if you knew that he was joining, but...
I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
played GTFO. I was a part of the conversation.
That's right. I'm sorry.
We're the two people who knew.
I got distracted by the fire in downtown. So. All right, cool. So everybody has long rested. Rhea has been staying with older Raven Guard and making sure that he's okay and taking care of him. While everyone else does some long resting stuff, and this is weird because the notes for what needs to happen is across like four different sections. And it's weird, so I just want to make sure I have everything. All right. So, as you guys wake up from your long rest, the priestess comes back up to you guys, and she's like, "Okay, I found something that might be able to help us get that helmet off of him. It's a ritual that I have in my books. There's a couple things that we need first to get this done. First, there's an altar of Torm upstairs that we need to get cleansed. It was infected with demonic power, it was desecrated when during the invasion, and so we need to see if we can go ahead and restore that and cleanse that altar. I've managed to bless this one of the fountains over here. I've managed to bless the water, so it's holy water. That should be able to help cleanse that altar. So that's step one. So we need that cleansed. Step two is there's going to need to be somebody that is going to recite this prayer to Torm. Now, I can do that. They need to be standing within 5 feet of the altar. I can do that, but if one of you would like to recite the prayer as well, one of you guys could do that as well. And the third item that is needed is there needs to be a powerful symbol of courage and self-sacrifice to empower the ritual. Just off the top of my head, the one thing that I could think of would be the great sword of the unknown hero on the altar that you guys saw coming down. And that's something that I believe might work, unless you guys have something else that you might want to try. But when we do this and when we perform this, somebody is going to need to hold that sword or whatever item that we use against the helmet the entire time, and you will not be able to let go, or you will cut the ritual off.
So that person probably needs to be strong.
It's less about strength and more about, you know. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't performed this one myself. We've just kept it in the library. I don't know what'll happen. I just know that it should work.
Alright.
I'll do the sword part.
You sure?
Because I'm not big
How
on
with
the
that?
readies.
Okay. All right. So if that's the case, you can, if you can hold the sword, then I can recite the ritual. Unless one of you guys would like to recite the ritual, I would just. The ritual takes about 30 seconds. So out of context for you guys, that's about 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So if there is combat, that's about 5 rounds. The ritual takes about 30 seconds. I know the prayer by heart. God, I don't know exactly what might happen with this ritual, though. I just need you guys to... everybody else will just need to keep an eye out. Like I said, I don't know what happened. There's a lot that can happen in a ritual like this, so we'll need everybody else to keep an eye out just in case something happens.
So we're gonna load the Loxodon's trunk with holy water and grab the sword.
Make a hose.
Oh
Pretty much.
God, please do that.
I will pressure wash the hell out of you.
Literally.
Exactly.
All right. Are you guys ready to go up to the altar?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to get anything situated before heading up?
I suppose I should probably go grab the sword.
Yes, the sword.
That may be a thing.
All right, so you have the sword.
Woohoo!
The sword of 1,000 truths.
Ooh.
Right.
Where we going, boss?
Right here.
Oh, cool.
Everybody bring your shit out right over
Zoom,
here.
zoom, 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 zoom.
Ah, shit. Out. Oh, okay.
Each
Was it a long rest or short rest that you guys took?
It was a long rest.
Long.
Oh, okay.
Ambrose doesn't like holy shit, so he's gonna stay away.
I don't know why am I clicking? Oh god, has it really been that long?
That's
There
a
we go.
wall.
That's yeah, you're standing on a wall, my dude.
Then Rhea?
Why is there a green line?
That's my bad. I accidentally switched to the drawing tool.
Oh my god.
You know, you just shouldn't be allowed to have that permission.
Sorry, I actually didn't mean it this time.
This time.
I can plug in my tablet and I can doodle.
Oh my god.
It's not. All right, we're still missing. Okay, wait. Do we have everybody?
Where's Shep? Oh, there's
Okay,
Shep.
Shep's up here. Okay, yeah, and Penance is just not here. He's
Yeah.
not going to be here today. So, all right. So, so what needs to happen? She looks a little shaky. She shakes her head a little bit, stretches out her arms a little bit, and places the book on top of the altar. All right. So just so everybody is aware, I'll go over it again. It's going to take about 30 seconds. Once I start, Dragon Lady, if you can place the sword on top of the helmet on his head, and you cannot pull it away.
Aye.
It will ruin the ritual and have gods know what other impact around us.
So we will only have one shot at this.
Potentially. I mean, it could be completely harmless, or it could open up a void to the ethereal plane. I don't know. Like I said, I know the prayer by heart, but this ritual is documented in the steps on how to do it, but it's not really documented the effects of what happens when doing it.
Okay.
And
All
only
right,
one
so-
person is allowed to hold the sword to the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's gonna be, that's gonna be your focus. And then everybody else, like I said, I don't know what might happen. This could be super easy. Take 30 seconds, we'll be done. It could not. I have no idea.
So we
We're gonna
can't
get attacked.
ghost scene with the sword.
You can't what?
The ghost scene, like the pottery thing, but with the sword.
The
Ghost scene.
Oh.
Yeah, the holding your hands while she was doing the pottery, like
Yeah, but holding my hands down to keep the sword on the head. I don't know what's going to happen.
No, you need to be fully devoted to keeping
Okay.
that sword on the helmet.
Aye.
All right. Is everybody ready?
We're gonna get attacked.
Probably.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. It's like opening
I
a
don't know.
blood door in GTFO.
True.
This is almost as blatant as that.